What's going on, everyone? Rob here. I decided to give a new case a spin. I've been rocking the Spigen Slim Armor since I got the Pixel XL, and I wanted to try out a different case because you tend to get bored with some of these cases over time, and I've always loved the Ringke Fusion. This is the one for the Nexus 4. That's the first one I've ever had it for. And they made one for the Pixel XL. I always liked this because, you know, this one was such a pretty back. This had that crystal reflective stuff. And the only way to really see it is if you had a clear, thin shell or something like this where you had the polycarbonate back and a nice TPU bumper. And this wasn't available when the Pixel XL was released. So now I finally got my hands on the Ringke Fusion. And now this one doesn't come with a solid black bumper like the one on the Nexus 4 and the one that was on the Nexus 5. But this is the closest thing to it. It's a frosted one. So I figured let me give this a try. It has the same clear back, and I hope it's as nice as this case, because the Spigen one, I did a review previously on it. This one's a great case. It's a little bulky, not too bulky, but this one's pretty damn good. It's just slim enough, even though there is a tiny bit of bulk, and it gives me the kickstand, which I've used every day. So I love this one, but I always like this, and I like clear cases. You can see with my Nexus 6 here. So I figured let's give it a try. And something new that I haven't seen before is that it says military grade protection drop tested right here. So maybe if someone knows what military standard 810G-516.6 is, that's what their code is on the bottom of here. Let me know in the comments. Maybe that's something that's like an actual standard, but it says it, I believe it. So, but to open this, it says tear here. That's a lie. You can open it right from the bottom here, since they have like a fold around adhesive. Wow, that's tight. All right. So there you go. We have a little thank you card. What's these? Ringke Fusion DIY cutting guide tool. So I guess they realized that if you have a clear back, you could put things in it. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make a Cars and Tech insert and see how that looks. So we'll give that a go. There's this protective shield. Oh yeah, there we go. Here we go. Crystal clear, right through. All right, so let's get the actual case off of here. This is the XL. They make this for both the XL and the regular Pixel. I like to do the bottom first and then pop the top in. So as you can see, this is frosted. This isn't the solid black like on here. See that? But it's really not so bad. This really isn't so bad. Because you know what, the gray, you know, or charcoal, the black, whatever you want to call it, is dark enough where it kind of looks almost black, but it has like this hue of like a brown instead of like a black frost. I do see, let's see if we can get this on camera here. On the back glass, there's one dot. You know, when a lot of people have issues when it comes to glass backing, that you'll see like these circles of where the plastic is touching the glass. There is one right above the fingerprint sensor. I don't know if you could see that. There you go. It's just one. So that could be annoying, but that may be able to be cleaned off, you know, wipe the glass down, and that would be good. Oh, those buttons. Can you hear that? Put this by the mic. That was the power, volume down, volume up. That's good. Oh, wow. That's much better than the one that was on the Nexus. Like you don't You don't hear anything. Whew. That's better than even this. I mean, the clickiness, this one feels a little bit thicker because these are thicker. It has like that denseness when you push. This one's a little bit looser. But wow, that's really good. Yeah, this is beautiful. My fingerprints are getting all over it. That feels nice. Now, okay, so let's compare some cutouts here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this. I love, these are precision cutouts, like really great. So I'm gonna flip this upside down. The speaker grills are not as precise. It's a little bit wider, but it's only a tiny bit wider than on the Spigen. The Spigen is like spot on. It's just perfect. The cutout is a little bit wider for the power plug for the USB Type-C on the Spigen, and this should be big enough. I have a cable here. This is Cable Matters. It's one of the Benson approved USB Type-C to A cables. They also have C to C, and they're USB 3.0 as well. And if you want to find these, I'll have them in the links in the description below. I use these to test out how much clearance I have, because the other one, it was perfect. Oh, see that? That fits perfectly in there. This is a pretty wide cable too. It has a pretty chunky surround. Not as big as some others, but it's pretty chunky. So that fits. This one feels good, it looks good. This one has the same type of bumps that this one did on the bottom. They're little tiny ridges around the outer edges. They help stop the back from getting scratched. There is, I guess it comes up maybe a little bit less than on the Spigen. On the, I think the edges come up a little bit less. So you get a little bit more space on the front. And the lip is actually a little bit shallower than this. So you can get a little more protection here, but I mean, this is a bigger, bulkier case. But overall, it's a case. It's going to protect it. You could put it faces down without any worries. You could leave the face up without any worries of scratching the bottom. The headphone cutout is pretty big. Again, not as big as the Spigen. You can see right here, this one is really wide, but it has everything you need. It has all the cutouts you need. The sensors are going to be a little bit different. This is a little more precise, whereas here they just took a whole chunk out. This is one piece, this is two piece. So that's really nice. I think I'm going to rock this case for a little bit. See how well it goes. Maybe I'll like it more than this one. Right now, this kickstand is amazing. I like it. I do wish that it had a black option for a round. They only offer clear and smoked. And it does look darker when the phone's installed because it's a dark phone, but it does have a little hue of brown to it, and that's annoying. And I'm gonna work on getting this little dot out that I have up here where the plastic touches the glass. But overall, I'm happy with it. I'm gonna give it a shot over the next few days. I tend to get a case, I settle on it because none of them are perfect, and I end up liking them a lot. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the same. It's the same exact situation. I like that I can now see the phone, and that's important to me. I like that I could see it, and that's originally why I went with the Spigen slim armor, because at least the style was similar. And it's really cheap. It's like $10, $11, plus tax in the US. So I would say pick one up possibly. It's not expensive. It's a nice case. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've liked it and you found it useful, please subscribe. I'm gonna put links or annotations or something all around the screen right here. So if you could, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.